the way that they wrote the characters to fit the actors. Like, you could really see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing Smolder, because the character in the movie is sort of a vulnerable, nerdy kid, so he had to play against type of the super macho badass. And that just read really funny. I could tell that was going to work. And you got Kevin Hart's character with the backpack, and he's actually, in real life, a huge football player, and he's stuck in Kevin Hart's body. And just imagining him being super pissed off about that was very funny to me. And then my character, Bethany, is actually the most popular, prettiest girl in school. And that just worked. In my mind, I was like, I know how to be a hot babe. I don't know why. I just know that I have that inside me. It's in my toolbox. At any time, I can turn it on, and you will want to party with me. Jumanji is a game, a board game. And over the decades since the first adventure that you saw in 1995 with Robin Williams, the game has evolved, just sitting on the shelf collecting dust, but it's also a living organism, and it changes with the times. So now it's morphed into this video game, Jumanji. And when we play it, the 4 high school kids that are in detention, they're being punished for various reasons, they get sucked into the world of the game, the jungles of Jumanji. And, you know, it's what you would expect. It's what comes to mind when you say jungle. It's like an African paradise, gorgeous and beautiful, but also extremely dangerous. Creatures of prey around every corner. And not just lions and tigers and bears, oh my, but also souped up video game versions of those things. Sheldon Oberon is a cartographer. And that sounds like a boring superpower, but I'm the only one who can read the map. Without me, everyone would be totally lost. So I'm actually pretty crucial to the mission. And none of us could do it without the other. Everyone's power comes into play at a certain point. Obviously, everyone wishes they were Smolder Bravestone, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he's just impervious to pain, he's strong as an ox, and he's super flexible and knows all fighting skills. We, as a group, have to find this precious jewel of Jumanji. And then we have to travel across the jungle, very treacherous jungle, creatures and challenges along the way, and plunge the jewel into the statue, the jaguar eye hole. And we have to do it without losing more than 3 lives, or else you're dead. Karen is rad. And Karen actually had the hardest gig of all of us, because we would rehearse, get a few hours under the belt, do some read-through, do some blocking, and then we'd be like, all right, should we hit the beach? We're in Hawaii, let's party. And she's like, yeah, you guys go on ahead. I gotta go to dance fighting rehearsal. She had 8 hours a day of dance fight rehearsal, because her character is this badass who fights and dances at the same time. So I felt for her, but the end result is pretty rad.